Hi, Jackie here, showing a layout using Elle Studio May 2024 kits and add-ons for Hey Little Magpie. I've already gone through these kits and chosen my journaling cards that I want to use, and also some pattern papers from the new paper stack called Life is Good. I want to use this yellow paper down the centre, so I've just trimmed it down. I think I've trimmed it down to 3.5 inches long. I also want to use the green paper and some of the tags. So I've put 2 of the tags, and I will position them under my photograph. Both of them at the same thing, but they don't end up there. So these are the 2 main tags that I use on this layout. Then I want to use the green paper, but it didn't look right there. So I end up backing the photograph with the green paper and just leaving a slight border around the edge. So I've just trimmed that down to size. Again, put it all back together. Then I've decided to move one of the tags to the top and one to the bottom. Again, with the yellow strip still going down the middle. I then decided to put a pennant at the bottom of the yellow strip, just to add some bit more detail. And there it is. That's the main focus of how the photo mount is going to be. With the add-ons, there's a packet of currently cardstock die cuts. So there's 2 little pieces I got from there. I'd got quite a few of them out ready to use, but I only ended up using 2. So this basically is what it is, but I still needed some. I wanted to put some green behind, but then I went for a lighter shade of green, which is more like a note paper, this one. But it gets more, and not paper, grid paper, but it gets more or less covered up, so you can't really see that it's that. Now I've decided to cut the journaling tags in half, put one at the bottom of my photograph. Again, I cut the top one as well and put that one at the top left hand side, so that's how it's going to be. Now I think, I start to stick it down. So I'll stick it down, just slightly overlapping the pattern paper, and again slightly overlapping with the green one as well. If I can get that straight. So that's my main photo mat. And then I took one of the currently die cuts into the side, to the right hand side of my paper, using the set of notes from today's stamps. I've just stamped in black ink on one of the currently die cut tags, which I will place at the top of my paper stack. I've not stuck this down to the cardstock yet, so it was easy just to put it down. But as you know, I don't normally add glue around the edges anyway, so it would have been easy for me to just tuck it in if I had stuck the paper down. So using my T-screw ruler, I'm just going to line it up and place that down more or less in the centre of my cardstock. Then I've got these lovely everyday cardstock sticker labels. One side has got printed words on, and the other side is blank. Same sort of labels, but the blank. I did use 2 of these sticker labels with the printed words on, but I ended up taking one off and moving it and leaving it around. I got these little word labels here are from the monthly kit, and they were sort of getting lost on my page, so I've added them to some of the spare green pattern paper, and just left a small border around the edge, just so that make them stand out a bit. I've also added 3D form to them. This is where I've removed one of the labels printed labels, so I could put that phrase there, which says, "Oh, what a beautiful day." I've also got this file folder with some of the remnants of my kits for this year. What I'm deciding to do now is when I do a layout, I'm going to use the kits from this year and add to my current kit. So I just went through, found these lovely yellow alphabet tiles which I've not used. And as you can see in a minute, I end up putting them on my hand instead of using a ruler, but I just put them all on my hand. I do start to put the alphabets down from the left hand side, but then I changed my mind, and I thought, because I wanted the title to actually be on the pattern paper, not on the cardstock. So you can see where I've moved it around, and the title's there. I also found in my folder some labels, and so I wanted to put some extra labels, extra detail around the page. I've cut this label in half and just tuck it underneath, easy to tuck underneath because I've not got any glue to the edges of my photo mat. I've also added the other half, I also added a bigger tag as well, label as well to the bottom, in sort of a staggered effect, which you'll see more in the close-ups at the end of the video. And I found another green label to put to the top of the currently stamp piece, where I've just tucked it in. And that just gives me 3 spaces where I can put my cluster embellishments. So again, with this sticker sheet, Puffy sticker sheet, I can't think what Puffy seasonal stickers they're called. I found that sun, and then I thought, and then I found the other half sun. So I've used the half sun, and there's a full sun circle that match the half sun, and I've cut those in half and used them. So there's 3 identical positions of the sun on the paper. I've gone back through it now, back through my folder, and found some Puffy Arts. Now originally I'd put 2 green and a white on each cluster, but then I decided I wanted a bit more colour, remove one of the greens, and I end up finding an orange art for each cluster instead. And at the end of the left hand side, I've just added 2 of the die cuts from the sheet. Here is my full layout and a few close-ups. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you very much.